My Darling, My Hamburger is a young adult novel penned by Paul Zindel. The story revolves around four central characters, Liz, Sean, Dennis, and Maggie, and delves into their struggles with matters of romance, decisions about sex, contraception, effective communication, and the pangs of loneliness. Published in 1969, it marks Zindel's second venture into the realm of young adult fiction. The unique title would go on to become synonymous with Zindel's work, signifying a key theme within the book, the awkward and intricate nature of sex, love, communication, and responsibility during the tumultuous teenage years. The narrative kicks off by introducing Maggie and Liz, two female friends strolling to an assembly at their high school. During the assembly, Maggie becomes acquainted with Dennis, who is seated next to Sean Collins, the young man Liz is dating. Liz suggests that Maggie should get to know Dennis through a double date, including her and Sean. After some hesitation, Maggie reluctantly agrees, despite her initial perception of Dennis as being somewhat peculiar and slight in build. During the double date, the two couples head to the movies. Maggie finds both the movie and the company unenjoyable, yet she feels obligated to go on another date with Dennis. This time, the quartet ends up at the beach. While Liz and Sean venture into the water for an intimate moment, Maggie finds herself confined in a car with Dennis. Dennis's interest in Maggie is evident, and he makes advances, eventually leaning in for a kiss. Their makeout session ensues, but Maggie's discomfort prompts her to suggest they grab a hamburger. As the story progresses, Liz and Sean become embroiled in an argument, which Liz later discloses to be centered on Sean pressuring her to engage in sexual activities. A planned third double date is cancelled when another dispute erupts between Liz and Sean. This prompts Liz and Maggie to opt for a meal together at a pub. Liz composes a love letter to Sean, sealing her commitment to him on a paper placemat, and deposits it in his mailbox. However, Sean's lack of response prompts Liz to decide to attend a dance with Rod, a handsome young man with a questionable reputation. At the dance, Rod makes an attempt to assault Liz, but Maggie comes to the rescue by reaching out to Sean, who intervenes before Liz falls victim to the attack. Shortly after this terrifying encounter with Rod, Liz discovers that she is pregnant. Faced with the inability to afford an abortion, she confides in Maggie to help navigate her options. Eventually, she opens up to Sean, and together they decide to relocate to California in order to raise the child. Despite feeling apprehensive about this choice, Sean seeks guidance from his father, couching the situation as a hypothetical scenario involving a friend who impregnated a girl he was dating. Sean's father, adhering to traditional values, advises him to distance himself from the girl or risk being hindered in life. Convinced by his father's counsel, Sean gives Liz $300 for an abortion and informs her that he no longer wishes to maintain contact. Maggie and Liz appeal to Rod for transportation to a doctor capable of performing the abortion. Although Liz seems to recover well following the procedure and appears content with the resolution, Maggie becomes alarmed during the journey home when she notices that Liz is bleeding excessively. Acting swiftly, Maggie rushes to inform Liz's mother about the situation. Subsequently, Liz and Maggie's paths diverge. Learning that Liz will not be graduating with their class, Maggie attempts to reach out to Liz by phone, only to be met with her mother's assertion that Liz wants no further communication with her. Stricken by a mixture of devastation and bewilderment, Maggie grapples with the realization of how swiftly the present transforms into the past. On graduation day, Maggie bids farewell to Dennis with a parting kiss, extending her best wishes for his future endeavors. Paul Zindel, the author of the novel, was a prominent figure in the realm of young adult literature. Alongside his accomplishments as an author, he also ventured into playwriting and education. Developing his craft as a playwright in his teenage years, Zindel eventually found himself teaching chemistry and physics at a Staten Island high school, his hometown. Over the course of his lifetime, he authored numerous novels, short stories, and screenplays. His notable works include the Pigman trilogy, the Zone Unknown series, and an array of standalone novels. A significant portion of his literary works featured mysteries or incorporated mystery elements, frequently exploring the challenges faced by teenagers as they navigated feelings of isolation, their quest for self-discovery, and their simultaneous inclination to conform to and challenge the norms established by previous generations. Zindel's literary repertoire extended to encompass a diverse array of themes. His achievements included being honored with a Pulitzer Prize for drama, in addition to other esteemed accolades. His passing occurred in the year 200. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.